Hello guys, this is Ray. Today we're going to talk about pricing. So this is a third part of the chat section. So the disc and why and pricing, this is consisting of 70%. These three parts should consist of 70% of your listing presentation. The pricing is very important because if you do not know what the seller want, you do not move forward. Because if you do not know what the seller want, then you're not gonna get the listing because you don't even know how much they want to sell the home for, right? Let's say if the seller wants to sell their home for 700,000, if you kept telling them their home is only worth 600,000, you're not gonna get a listing because that's not what they want, right? So the key of talking about the pricing at the listing presentation is that you never say the price. Sometimes seller they may insist on you telling them how much their home is worth. You never say it. You do not want to say the price because if you tell them a price, there's no good outcome. Very seldomly you will give them the right price. Let's say if you give them a very low price, then they will lose confidence in you and you will not get the listings. So some of you might say, what if the seller insisting on me telling them the price? Then in that situation, you just tell them a price range. Okay. So a good way to find out how much the seller wants to sell their home is you can ask them this way. If I bring you a cash buyer with a suitcase of cash and close in 5 days, how much would you sell your home? So this is a good way to. So usually you want to ask this question, right away. After you figure out the disc, after you figure out why, then you ask this question right away. Sometimes you'll caught them off guard, so that they can give you the price right away. It's very important. You want to know how much the owner wants to sell their home for. That way you know what you need to say, how you need to react to get the listing, right? Once after the seller tell you the price, and if the price is within reasonable range, then you want to guarantee the price. You want to tell them, okay, no problem. Let's say if the seller told you I want to sell my home for $500,000, then you tell the homeowner, okay, no problem, I can get that price for you for sure, or maybe even a little bit more. You want to guarantee that you can get the price for the seller. Okay. Let's say in situations, sometimes a lot of times the seller still do not want to tell you the price. Then what you do is you give them a price range, and you want to demonstrate the price scale, which I have done in some of the listing presentation. So basically, let's say if the home is $500,000 market price, let's say if they do not want to give you the price, you can make a price scale, right? You can say put a price scale and you put $500,000 in the middle. On the low end, you put 450. On the high end, you put 550, and you explain to them. So if we list the home at 500,000, we will get We'll get a good amount of interested buyers. We might get 2 to 5 offers. If we put it at $450,000, we'll get a lot of interested buyers because the price is really attractive. We might get 10 offers or more. So let's say even if we put 450, maybe we'll get offer at 490, 510, 52, 520. Let's say if we put at $500,000, maybe we'll get offer at 490, 480, 510, 520. So let's say if we put at the price at 550, we might not even get any offers because the price is too high. And even if we get offer, maybe lowball offer. So by showing the client this price scale, then you can help them to understand that it's not advisable for them to market the home at a too high of a price. So let's say if the client, let's say if the home is worth $500,000, and if they tell you that they want to sell the home for $600,000, obviously that's a big price range, right? In this situation, what would you do? You do not just walk away, right? So what you can do in this situation is, because obviously we know every time when you go to a listing presentation, many agents will be there too. You will not be the only agent. So what you can tell them is, if you can sell at the market price, if you agree to sell at the market price, any agent can sell it for you. I'm sure you have many friends and relatives that are agents as well. But since the price you want, there's a gap between what you want versus the market price. So at the price you want, I'm the best option for you because we have the resource other agents do not have. That's why we have the best chance to get you that price you want or close to that price what you want, where most other agents do not have because they do not have the resource we have. So in this situation, not only you are being truthful with the seller, also you are differentiate yourself from other agents. So this is a good way to get the listings and also to show to the client that you're different and better, and you can get them a better outcome. Okay, this is Ray. Until next time. Okay, bye.